How do you think, reflecting on this game, this 2-0 win, how do you think the average fan should be reacting to this US side moving into the 3rd game? What should we be thinking to ourselves as a nation watching this team?
Dude, I think that feeling that everybody had last Saturday, waking up in the morning and being excited about US soccer, that's it. Stay at a 10, stay at an 11. You know,
Yeah.
there is no reason to come down because the other thing, depending on, look, I think if Paraguay can get a point tonight, that is going to be so huge because that means that Christian Pulisic can rest for 3 weeks before he has to play again. And I really think we're gonna be a problem if we're at full strength. I do think that Pulisic is like an X factor for us, especially as when we play really, really top team. Like we're talking like top 10 teams.
Yeah.
But if you're an ordinary fan, there is they are the real deal.
A
We're
fluke.
not living on any prayer. This is the real deal.
We've looked, and you and I talked about this in studio this week. Nothing in this World Cup can be taken for granted. Every team, I mean, Spain 0-0 against Cape Verde, the DR of Congo tying Portugal. No, every single team is scrappy, is tough. And so for the US to go out and dominate two World Cup teams is no small feat. I don't care if it's Paraguay. I don't care if it's Australia. Like these are good, solid wins, and it's such great momentum to keep building until the next phase here. I'd love to figure out who are the 2 or 3 teams that we might play.
It's really tough to know, I think, at this point, because if we come in first, it's one of 3 teams, right? But if we come in second, then it's a little easier to figure out. But yeah,
I love it. I love
I
it.
I think like it look, I don't want to play a ringer. I don't want to I don't want to play like a Germany or Spain or a Portugal just yet. But I am really excited for when we do because I think when we do, it's going to be trouble for them, trouble for the big
I agree.
like
I agree.
I really can't wait for us to play. And like we played Germany in a friendly, obviously, but like I want to see him when the lights are
When the
on.
lights are on and the stage
Yeah,
is
like
big.
I think this could be really really exciting when we play a top dog.
It's so hard to, Foss, like, keep our analytical hat on with this US team and not just
Mhm.
let our inner fan come out,
Yeah,
because I'm watching that game, and it's just impossible for me to separate the feeling I have as an American, where your heart is just surging out of your chest, getting so excited about how this team is playing and how dangerous we look. And, of course, like, my analytical soccer part of me is like, we haven't beat anyone's real yet. We still haven't seen a Germany, a Portugal, an Argentina, like those, that's a different level. But it's so hard not to believe. And my message for your average casual American fan is just that you need to drop everything and watch this team. If you have an appointment during a US game, cancel it. If you have a work meeting that's scheduled over a game, report that person who scheduled the meeting to HR. Like it's time to just go all in on this team. Like turn in your leave of absence, get to a TV and watch this team because
yeah,
it does feel like we're experiencing something special and you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. And soccer, are we the most talented team in the tournament? No. Do we have the best coach in the tournament? No. But soccer isn't just about talent and tactics. If it was, England would have won a bunch of World Cups. They would have won a bunch of World Cups.
hmm
Soccer is a game of magic and momentum. And there is no team in the World Cup that has more momentum than this US team has right now. And that's exciting. And if you're an average fan and you've never seen a soccer game, you're going to love watching this team.
yeah. BBC has a live calculation of how everything is going to shake out, and like
Yeah.
look, not a lot of groups have only played 1 game, so it
Mhm.
is kind of, like, far off, but right now, the BBC has us finishing first in our group and us playing Bosnia and Herzegovina in the
Both
round.
countries at once?
Yeah, 2
Yeah.
countries, um, in the round of 32, them
Yeah.
finishing 3rd and us getting them, so
Which they're not as they're not but we shouldn't look past them, but that's a winnable game.